Peace family. So I'm back with another one. So today what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk to my chosen ones about you paint your own picture. You paint your own picture, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by this is a lot of times when we meet people and dealing with people out here, or just old engagements that we having, you know, a lot of people will tend to want to paint the picture for us of what they think we should see them as. So I feel like a lot of people that's like, from my personal experiences, I feel like a lot of people who are big on painting the picture for other people are the witchy motherfuckers. The people who are definitely with the oppositions, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, of course, the bulk of people probably want some kind of good perception of them. But the thing is with painting, it's like you don't have to paint that for somebody when you already walking and living that life. You know, it's like, I always been good at sports, but I never had to tell nobody that throughout life growing up, because they would see it. I would just show them. Wouldn't have to run around saying, oh, I'm really good at this and I'm really good at that. If they talk about it, they mention it, then we're gonna turn it on and see what's up. I didn't care if it was us playing Mortal Kombat. I ain't gonna talk about how good I am. I'm just going, let's pick up the controllers and play. You know what I'm saying? I allow the universe, I allow my actions to show and paint the picture. You know what I'm saying? But I realize with a lot of these beings we deal with out here, they do a lot of painting for us. They do a lot of painting for us. And you'll know when someone's trying to paint the picture for you, because they'll do a lot of explaining. It will be a lot of explaining. Like, usually it'll be so much explaining, it's just gonna kind of leave you confused a little bit before you actually even figure out they just painted the whole fucking picture for me. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I kind of look at it like, I haven't been to a paint and sip bar, but I've seen them. Yeah, I'm not a drinker, but I wouldn't mind going out there, going to kick it and do one of those. But I would look at it like one of these. It's like, you got the main person who has the image, and it'll be up front. Then you got everybody else sitting around, you know, with a blank canvas, and they're about to be shown how to paint this picture. Or they probably start off with a blank one up top, and then they just follow along the way. Either way, you have one standing up at the instructor, the teacher, with the blueprint. Then you have the other people that's getting ready to follow the instructions. This is how I perceive beings and entities when we all start running and approaching each other. It's like everybody's pulling up these boards real quick, and they all trying to paint these pictures and be like, this is me, this is me, this is me. And then once you engage with these beings for a certain amount of time, whether you're around them for a couple hours or you've been around them for a couple weeks, couple months, you know what I'm saying? But usually once you get time around these beings, you'll notice that they're in their world, they're up at the front painting, showing you this picture, and you're trying to mimic their actions, but your painting looks completely fucking different than the picture they've been trying to tell you and show you from the beginning. So this is what I be doing when I dive deep, and I have other beings who like to tell me, oh, I do this and I do that, and oh, I'm really good at this and I'm really good at that, or like just things in like a stereotypical manner that they are not actually doing. You know what I'm saying? And even if they are or know how to, it's to the minimum degree. You know, it's not at the highest peaks, frequencies, or the highest expertise that it could possibly be at. And you have to be very aware outside of just even with the social medias and people having pictures painted. You know what I'm saying? So you may have them talking one way and then see them in real life and compare them to their social medias, and the pictures, the imagery, the painting is not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's two completely different entities or concepts that they're using to put out there to the universe. It's like one of them is real outspoken and it's public and it's social media, and the other one in real life, when it gets around real organic beings, is real quiet and observing and like trying to study the next being. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody tell me that it was like, oh, I didn't know that you saw me in that manner. If you saw me in that manner, then why would you? And I didn't even read all of the message, because my thing was, it was like, can you not tell that you doing some witchy ass shit? Like, you always have excuses, you're always explaining something, you push everything off on everybody. Has, when you deal with these witchy motherfuckers, they always have somebody that they blame something on. Either they got their mom that they blame something on, or they got their sister that they blame something on. Oh, my sister keep calling, oh, my mom want me to do this, my mom want me to, oh, my dad want me to do this, oh, I got a best friend that needs me to always to come run over here and run over there. But they always got some kind of witchy ass third party in the mix. So it's like, I'm very aware of the pictures that people get when they engage with me, because I'm aware of my actions. I don't sit there and try to say and turn you to look at me one way, because in all actuality, like, to be honest, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, just to be honest, if I cared, I wouldn't be up here doing this. Like, this is how it's been my entire life. If I was that person that cared that much about how other people thought of me, then I could be in the back of the bus somewhere. I don't fucking know. But the way I care about how other people see me is like, it's like 2%. It's very, very low. But that don't mean I don't walk at my highest light and vibrating at my highest frequencies at all time, even when my body isn't feeling the best. You know what I'm saying? So but people will paint pictures for you. And what I do is also is, when they're painting their picture, I paint my picture. So they're telling me this thing, but I'm painting my picture based off of the actions. So by the time we finish it, you know damn well there's gonna be two different paintings that we got here. It's not that just, oh, this one just doesn't look that great because this person doesn't know how to paint. No, it's just your whole concept is completely different. Like, you want to do less work but have a great painting. You know? I would rather just put the work in and go through all the fucking bullshit and the trials and tribulations that I gotta go through. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't really no ducking it. Like, it don't matter what you trying to do in life, you're gonna have some trials and tribulations. Anything you try and do is gonna be trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? If you can figure out something to do that there's no trials and tribulations, please let me know. I am never too good to take in new information, I promise. That's the beauty in learning, is that the knowledge is infinite. You know that you don't know it all. I tell people now that's in my close space that I have a lot of answers. I don't have all the answers, but I have a lot of answers. I used to not have no answers, but I put the time and the work in. You know what I'm saying? And I can show that I have the answers. I have a 6-year-old that's coming up in this life, and she doing what she's supposed to be doing. She got her own battles and shit she got to deal with, but still, as far as me and my part, I don't have control over that. I'm just supposed to do my part. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to paint no picture for my mini. I'm here to show her because I'm not always gonna be here. So if I'm just painting a picture and not showing her, I could be gone tomorrow, and then that's what she got to go off of. Nah. I'd rather show her as much as I can. Let her paint the picture of daddy. You paint daddy. I don't like doing self-portraits. Because me personally, I'm probably gonna critique myself too much. So I'd rather, hey, you do a self-portrait of me. You tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have to put a whole lot of energy into it, but you do have to make sure you're using your energy wisely when people are painting you these pictures, because yours is not going to match. So with you knowing that is not going to match, you have to be prepared to do the let go. You got to be able to understand now, okay, I'm gonna have to minimize my energy now if I'm gonna continue to give them any more energy, because clearly it's only 2 teams out here, bitch. If you not working with me, you working against me. If you not working with me, you working against me. It's only 2 teams out here. It's 2 teams, goddammit. I don't know how many times we gotta go through this. If you got people around you and they not working with you, they working against you. The Matrix and all this weird shit that's going on now is like, it's already a clear sign that it's something witchy going on out here. And it has nothing to do with coming outside and operating with the universe in the natural flow, because that shit is still flowing. Stop letting people paint pictures for you, you know what I'm saying? You paint the picture naturally and organically based off of the actions, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers is going to tell you anything to pull you in that loop, that way they can manipulate your energy or just control your energy, control your vessel. People say we can't control people out here, but people are controlled. People do get controlled. The reality of it is people get controlled. If people wasn't getting controlled, then this wouldn't even be a thing. You know what I'm saying? But we are controlled heavily. We are forced to go to jobs. We are forced to pay bills. We are forced to abide by their road signs and every other thing else that they have going on out here. So yes, people are controlled and people do get controlled. That is just the reality of it. We can look at it from every other nice angle and be like, oh, no, they can't control me. They can't control this. They can't control that. And bitch, they doing it. They're doing it. I guarantee you, you have insurance on your car if you're driving because they told you to, and you was too scared to drive without it. Because in your mind, if you get into an accident, you have to pay. It's like fucking having insurance on your body just in case I die. I don't even fucking think it's smart for people to write wills. Like, you willing your ass up out of here faster. That should be weird to me. It's like, let me go ahead and put this spell on paper so that way. It's like, no, I'm just protecting my property. See, all that shit is too much. All that shit is too much. I understand you have to take steps when you're dealing with the Matrix, but all of that shit is not natural. It's not natural. Alright, man. Peace to the kings and queens. You hear them back there. But I ain't want to run it up too long, you know what I'm saying? Y'all tap into everything down below. We're going to keep running it up. Peace and love to the kings and queens.